Could be a real quick one, unless you've got anything. But what I was hoping to do is just to get a steer. So last time we were talking about, let's not talk too much about the top level. Let's concentrate on making individual arguments for each of the actors, and have a clear CTA. So investors is done, builders is done, buyers will go up today. But more, I guess, not more importantly, part of that is also the number of CTAs, which I've reduced right down to, I think, probably the bare minimum. It would be good to get your view on that, and then that's all I'm after at the moment, because I'm going straight in it.
Where's an example of the CTA?
Right, if you go to Temper Beads, GitHub.io. So right, this is from the funnel point of view. This is where you first land, and it's like, okay, so the first part is you got 6 things about why this is great for everyone, and then what we're trying to do is to segment into investors and builders and buyers. So if you go to investors, so we segmented, and this is why it's good for investors. Now the only CTA here, greatly reduced it, is go live. Now go live isn't built yet, but go live is the actual do action. So it's a pool.
Right. I would have imagined at this stage in the funnel there would be 3 CTAs at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can correct me later if multiples, but what the call to action is basically put some money in if you're an investor.
Mm-hmm.
Or the sort of the watered down version would be view fundable ideas, and the most watered down one would be to create your own fundable idea.
Right. I disagree with it, but I'll make the argument for that one. At this point, so they've come at the top of the funnel. It's like they've got the usual blocks. Everyone's slightly suspicious about, very light descriptions of great things that could happen. Take investors, we've now segmented them, we've given them a bit more information here. I think we should be asking them to do one thing that is easy for them to do. So
which is what?
In this case, go live would go to an investors page that details the pool, bring up what's available to invest. Would give.
Is it a view of the pool that's tailored for an investor?
Yeah. So there's
okay. So the real CTA is embedded in the fact that the live page, the CTA on the live page is put some money in.
Right.
Right. Like.
Right. Yeah.
How?
I think we don't allow it to at this stage when you're on the website, because we've got 2 things, isn't it? When you're in and we've got the thing running, you're in there and you can learn at a pace about the different roles and so on. You can go through builders, investors, and buyers here, but at this point, I don't think we want to confuse it by doing anything else other than one thing. Because if we give them choice, we haven't really given them enough information. And so if we were to present them with those 3 choices that you got, they would think, actually, no, I'm not going to choose any of those because I don't know enough. But if we give them one, which is basically, is your interest peaked enough to go to the next step?
Okay. Right, so then that starts to require the design of the live site to be a certain way based on how the funnel handoff goes, right?
Right.
Okay, so that design is probably not going to be the thing with the manual one now. It'll be like I don't really think we can funnel many people using just the paper thing.
No, we can't. However, this is one thing I was going to ask you in spirit of what you were saying about 4 calls ago. Don't waste some kind of capture, either